So it's a few minutes past 3:15. Must be time for this.
The Community Chest.
This is BBC Radio Solent. If you're new to BBC Radio Solent in the afternoons and you're wondering what on earth the Community Chest is, in a nutshell, it's really rather fabulous. Thanks to the generosity of local charitable trusts, there is £1,000 to give away every single week right here on BBC Radio Solent. And that £1,000 is split between three worthwhile causes, local groups or organisations from Hampshire, Dorset and the Isle of Wight. Now, they're shortlisted from the many we receive into BBC Radio Solent every week by the Grand Judge. She picks three for the week, and then it's my job to go and find out a little bit more about each of them. Yesterday, you met June Salis from the Burton Community Project. They were hoping for a little cash injection from the Community Chest to go towards smartening up their community building, their scout huts and their football club changing rooms. Today, the spotlight shines on the Isle of Wight, and Mr. Hugh Harrison is from the Isle of Wight Natural Therapies Trust. They provide low-cost treatments to people, and they're looking to hold a rather special event. Good afternoon to you, Hugh.
Oh, good afternoon to you, Rebecca.
Tell me then a little bit about what you would like to do.
Basically, what we'd like to do is to celebrate our 10th anniversary. It was 10 years ago since we had our annual conference at Core Abbey. We'd like to say thank you to our main supporters, who have been the monks of Core Abbey for the last 10 years, our network of complementary therapists, of whom there are about 50, who contribute a third of their income to our trust by offering their services at a discounted price, and finally to the general public, who've been magnificent in their support for our charity over the last 10 years.
So what kind of therapies do the experts offer?
Well, we're talking about acupuncture, homeopathy, reflexology, massage, McTimoney chiropractic, a whole range of therapies that improve the quality of life of many people who couldn't otherwise access complementary medicines.
Because they can be quite expensive, can't they, as treatments?
Well, we did some research 10 years ago, and we found that the biggest impediment to people using complementary medicine was the cost. People on low incomes, housing benefit, income support, would never set foot inside a complementary medical centre because they just can't afford them. So what we can offer is a course of treatments, up to 6 treatments, for only £7 a treatment for people who have long-term chronic or acute health conditions which affect their happiness and quality of life.
So you hope to hold a healing festival then? Is that a bit later on in the year?
That's right. We're hoping to hold it this summer, later on in the summer, and it will be basically a combination of all the therapies offered by the network of practitioners on the island, and information, talks, demonstrations, so that people can actually get a direct hands-on experience of the kinds of things we do. And obviously, we'll have some refreshments, and the venue, we hope, will be quite accessible to those people who wish to attend.
So you've asked the Community Chest for some help in terms of funding this event. What kind of difference would the funding make to you?
Well, basically, without the funding, we couldn't hold this event. There's no question about that. In a way, this could be our final year. We don't have a regular source of funding or a patron, and we're concerned that we really want to get the message to the general public, to island businesses, that they can't guarantee our continuation. So the festival is not only a thank you, a festival of healing, it's also an appeal to the general public on the island and business to support us, because after 10 years our funds are perilously low. We need committee members and further funding, and without that we won't thrive into the future.
Good stuff. Well, it was absolutely lovely to hear from you and to hear all about the festival that you hope to hold on the Isle of Wight a bit later on this year. That was Mr. Hugh Harrison from the Isle of Wight Natural Therapies Trust. As you heard the man say, they've applied to the Community Chest for a share of this week's £1,000 because without that vital funding, they don't know whether they're going to be able to carry on offering the treatments that they offer to people on low income, maybe on income support or on benefits. You can find out all about the Community Chest Chest online, bbc.co.uk/Solent. Just head to my page, Katie Martin, and around about halfway down, under a picture of my ugly mug, there is a link. You click on that, and it takes you to the application form, gives you all the terms and conditions. You don't need to be a charity to be part of the Community Chest. You might just be a group of people who want to make something better in your neck of the woods. All the information you need is online, bbc.co.uk/Solent. And then coming up tomorrow, you're going to hear group number 3. I can't believe we're on group number 3 of the Community Chest this week already. It's absolutely flown by this week. Thursday